Will the CEL token short squeeze produce some amazing wicks for those of us participating in the short squeeze today? My name is Laksh Bell, and I want to talk to you about the CEL token short squeeze and the most recent updates that you can find right now on celsqueeze.com. And apart from that, I also want to give you some updates about why you can start to expect some amazing wicks to show up this weekend and the next few weeks starting today. In as little as a few hours from now, what you can expect is something that we haven't seen before. So let's first talk about the statistics on celsqueeze.com, CELSQUEEZE.com, which is a community-driven, community-owned website. I was only responsible for the design, and I apologize for the very crude, very basic design. My team did a good job given the time constraints, but we have some really excellent volunteers in the community who are doing a great job continuously updating this website and posting it on posting the statistics on the website. So we'll talk about that today. Right now, as of right now, you can go check this out. The total supply across all exchanges, including FTX, Uniswap, Huobi, OKX, Gate.io, Bitstamp, Bitrex, and others, is 8 million CEL tokens, of which more than half, roughly 4.2 million CEL tokens, are on FTX alone. So FTX has, no surprises there, most of the supply for the CEL tokens, which is more than half, and the rest of the exchanges have less than half, which is about 3.8 million roughly CEL tokens across the other exchanges. Speaking of short positions, right now the advantage still is with the long. So don't worry about the spot prices. I'll talk about why the spot price has gone down a little bit and why the exchange rate has gone down a little bit. Hint, we have some whales who are playing the game, and I'll try to explain some of it, although I will have to be cryptic and I will have to keep them anonymous in order to make sure that their identities are not compromised. So what we have is the total shorts are about 17.5 million CEL tokens. That's at least 17.5 million CEL tokens. Now this includes both the spot market as well as the perp market. The perp market has at least 8.75 million CEL tokens, and the spot market has, at this point of time, an estimated lending rate of just 35% per year. This is a far cry from 2,600% that we saw last week. Why is this low? Well, it has been artificially deflated so that the price can go down. Why did we want the price to go down? Well, two reasons. First of all, for you and for all of us, for the longs, to be able to get CEL tokens and more of them as quickly as possible with as little capital as possible. And secondly, to increase the short positions so that when this final squeeze happens or starts happening, well, the shorts will have nowhere to go. And as many shorts there are, or as many short positions are opened, it basically corresponds to the as many great number of short squeezes that we're going to see. So let me remind you again what happens in a short squeeze. A short borrower or a short seller borrows some CEL token, then they sell it off, right? Hopefully to you or me or other people participating in the CEL short squeeze, which is what has happened. So as you can see right now, the spot lending, Spot shorts on FTX are about 7.35 million, while FTX only has 4.2 million CEL tokens. So the delta is negative. Let me say that again. 7.3 million CEL tokens have been shorted on FTX, but FTX right now only has 4.2 million CEL tokens, which means the rest of the CEL tokens have been bought up by the community, by the people who are participating in the CEL token short squeeze, and drained out of FTX as of right now. Now, what is going to happen? Why are we going to see much bigger wicks starting this weekend in as little as a few hours from the time of posting this video? Well, someone I know who is a whale, actually several people I know who are whales, who have lots of CEL token on FTX right now, who were lending those those CEL tokens to FTX borrowers for 2,000% or more, who are also responsible for the price now going down to 35%, the price of lending now going down to 35%. They are going to draw out at least 3 million CEL tokens, maybe more than 3.5 million CEL tokens in a coordinated CEL token short squeeze push-up. Let me say that again. FTX only has 4.2 million CEL tokens, and at least 3.5 million will be drained out immediately within a few minutes of each other in the next few hours. which means the total supply across exchanges will go down from roughly 8 million to 4.5 million, or maybe even less. And the total supply on FTX alone will go from 4.2 million to less than 1 million, just a little over 500,000. That does not change that the total shorts on FTX are 17.5 million, including perp market. And on the spot market alone, the shorts are now up to 7.35 million. Do you see the power of this? 7.35 million shorts, and only less than 1 million CEL tokens are going to be available on FTX. And remember, those CEL tokens are not all available at less than $1. If you go to the CEL token market, CEL USD market on FTX basically right now, let's look at that. So the CEL USD market on FTX right now, if you look at the price, well, it easily goes to $13 if 1 million CEL tokens have to be pushed out. So 1 million is actually close to $8.50, which is greater than the all-time highs that CEL token has ever seen before. What should you do? Well, if you have the budget, and again, I keep saying, don't bet the farm, but don't sit this one out. By the way, I apologize for the noise that you just heard. There's some construction going on nearby. Don't bet the farm, but don't sit this one out. If you have some money, buy some more CEL tokens on exchanges, especially FTX, and then pull them out to your own wallet. Then go to oneinch.io and place a limit order to sell those CEL tokens for at least $100. Will the price go to $100? It is likely. Why? Well, those short positions must be closed. They have to close those short positions. They cannot hold on forever. So we are going to have a two-way attack on the short sellers. We are going to drain all the CEL tokens out, and the exchange rate or the lending rate will spike back again to thousands of % per year soon enough. Because remember, some people, we've got some whales too. I told you last week, we've got some whales of our own too, right? So some people would rather see CEL token and Celsius network survive. Not everyone is rooting for change. Not everyone is rooting for Celsius. The community, the platform that gave us most of their revenue, gave us the depositors most of their revenues to get decimated. Some people still want this business model to survive. And some of them are whales, some of them are participating with us. So they are going to have a two-pronged attack on the short sellers. On one hand, they are going to be draining out millions of CEL tokens off the exchanges. On the other hand, the remaining CEL tokens that they have on the exchanges will be lent out at thousands of % per year. And things are going to be very different because now we have over 17 million short positions while the open interest is going down and down and down. I'm sorry, the open availability or the liquidity of CEL tokens is going to be drained very quickly. I have done my part today. We have drawn out several thousands of dollars worth of CEL tokens just today alone between me and my friends. But the whales that I'm talking about, they're going to be doing this in the next few hours. So if you don't have your CEL tokens out on 1inch for $100 or more listed for selling, a good order, an order good for months, right? Listed for $100 or more. If you don't have that right now, well, you are basically going to probably everything is, it's a probability. It's a likelihood of happening. Everything has a likelihood of happening. So there is a chance this won't happen. But if you don't have it on $100, and if you see some candles or VIX going up to $100 and you miss those, you'll have no one to blame but yourself. That's it from me. My name is Laksh Bell. This was a quick update. I wanted to get it out in front of you. As you can see, I'm still sleep deprived. Hopefully, I did not stutter too much or slur my speech too much. But you're going to see some candles and some wicks soon enough. So I want you to be able to sell your CEL tokens for a very high price and basically make some money with this while punishing the shorts and helping Celsius Network survive. How does this help Celsius Network, you ask? Well, their balance sheet, right? Everything is numbers. So their balance sheet has treasury. Treasury has 350 million CEL tokens. At $100 per CEL token, that treasury will be worth $35 billion. That's a lot of assets on the asset side. And Celsius technically would not be in the hole, even if they are in a small hole right now, which I have no evidence of. But we'll talk about that in another video. We'll talk about the Celsius liquidity crisis and the Celsius insolvency probabilities in another video coming shortly. So go ahead. Don't bet the farm, but get this done. and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.